The Vans Triple Crown of Surfing, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. The Reef Hawaiian Pro from Haleiwa's Ali'i Beach Park is brought to you by Nixon, GoPro, Cliff Bar, Surfline, Flowwater, State Farm, Roadrunner, Surfing Magazine, Hawaiian Airlines, Turtle Bay Resort, Climb On Products, Wavejet Propulsion, JN Automotive Group, Hawaii Tourism Authority, Skull Candy, Supreme Sound, Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and sanctioned by ASP Hawaii. Finally, it's November and time to migrate to the North Shore of Oahu and immerse yourself into the undisputed mecca of the surfing world. This is the most powerful breaking surf on the planet, and it starts at Haleiwa, the Reef Hawaiian Pro. Sunset Beach, the original big wave arena, is the second jewel on the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. The Bonsai Pipeline is the most recognizable wave on the planet. It's here that the final stop of the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing takes place at the Billabong Pipeline Masters. 7 miles of spectacular coastline and waves, warm water, tropical trade winds, swaying palm trees. Definitely this is paradise.
G'day, good morning and aloha, as they say here in the Hawaiian Islands. I'm Heath Nutty Walker here at the Reef Hawaiian Pro, first event of the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. We are on day 4 here. My fellow guest, Shay Lopez. Shay, good morning, bud.
Good morning, Heath. How you doing?
Another dreamy conditions out there today. Not a lot of swell on the horizon, but still, what a gorgeous day, huh?
Beautiful weather. Looking forward to getting on the beach here in a little bit. Right now, though, we're going to go down to Mari Thomas at the call.
Okay. Well, I'm down here on the beach, and like you said, Nutty, it is a gorgeous, beautiful day here on the North Shore. Clear skies, light breeze. Unfortunately, the waves are still small. That little 2 to 3 foot bump we had yesterday really didn't pan out here for Haleiwa. Seeing some fun surf up at Sunset Point, Rocky Point area. So I'm sure some of the guys are getting out there on the fish, maybe just warming up for the small boards here for Haleiwa, maybe hitting Turtle Bay for the golf. But today, no competition at the Reef Hawaiian Pro. We'll be watching the forecast. We're seeing that swell that Surfline is talking about later in the waiting period. Still got plenty of days in the waiting period, so we're going to do our best we can to get the best conditions on hand, but today, no competition. So stay tuned for a great morning show. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Marty Thomas. As mentioned, beautiful day, but kind of smaller conditions out there. And hopefully later on in the week, we can see some swells start to come in, Shay, so we can get this event underway.
No, definitely. We are going to bring a great show here, and you can tune in to us on Time Warner Oceanic Cable all across the Hawaiian Islands and as well as Southern California.
Yeah, that's it. As you see, thank you for everybody for tuning in. You know, from all around the islands, it's a great opportunity for us to get all the viewers, as many viewers as we can, to take a look at some of the great action we have from many years in the past, and hopefully this year we'll see some good waves too. But just to break it down a little bit more, Shay, why don't you dig into the Surfline report and give the guests at home a real detailed view on the swell?
Yes, the waves have continued small conditions today. We are anticipating a moderate-sized bump. Actually, on the charts there, you see they're calling it very small northwest swell, but the direction there is much more favorable than the previous northeast. Later in the waiting period, though, storms have started to show signs of life, and we are hoping for head-high plus conditions to finish this event off in a much better fashion.
Yeah, as we see there as well, Shay, I know you're very detailed, you're very, with all the swell charts and how they move, so it looks like maybe towards the end of the week, or
yeah,
what are we
that
showing?
graphic right there, we're seeing that little bump, but then the waiting period goes all the way through the 23rd. That's 12 days, and that graph goes the 18th. The next swell should show up better on those charts, and we'll have a lot of fun out here. Yeah, and as mentioned from Marty Thomas, it's all swell direction here at Haleiwa Beach Park, and you know, mentioning sunset, you know, down at the beach parks, and obviously Laniakea has some fun surf to have for sure, but just the not right direction to get in at Haleiwa. It likes a bit of west, right? Yes, the west is a much better angle for this spot. The north is more Laniakea, even across the Channel Avalanche has some great waves on that direction. And right now we're gonna check in with the Clash.
Yeah, let's have a quick little look at the clips from last year. We were fortunate enough to get some great talent in here yesterday. We saw Ross Williams and Shane Dorian. We got some great talent coming in after the Clash. We're going to see Kalani Rob, legendary Hawaiian surfer, and of course the pipe master again, Rob Machado. First of all, let's check out the Clash from last year.
Within the Reef Hawaiian Pro, we actually have a special event. It's known as Clash of the Legends, so a great chance to see the former world champions competing once again against each other here at Haleiwa.
For me, Haleiwa means a lot just because growing up here, you know, you get to watch all the best and the baddest in the sport go do their thing, you know, from Tom Carroll, Tom Curran, and Sonny, which we get to see go out today.
I'm looking forward to surfing against Tom Carroll. You know, it's been a long time. You know, Tommy's always, you know, really hard competitor, and you know, Tom Curran and Aki, you know, two of my favorite surfers. You know, growing up, it's going to be incredible. You know, 6, 8 foot Haleiwa, and to get to battle out with some of the best surfers in the world.
Snap with Mark, that beautiful style of technique. Big hook off the top, classic style of surfing there. Layback. Oh my God,
this is the biggest wave of the event so far, Rob. Oh, and Tommy wants back in the game right here. Look at this wave, it's beautiful. Look at girl. Yes. Are you guys hitting me right now? Every time I saw a wave and I saw who was on it, I'm like, oh no. And then I think Karen and Sonny had a little bit of a paddle battle. We have, oh, look at this, guys.
Oh,
Sonny Garcia in front of Tom Curran. They're not competitive. What are you talking about?
That just made full chickens. Like, I was so stoked to see it because it just shows that, like, they're serious, they're trying, they're actually out there to win. I mean, what else could you ask for, right?
This wave is going to roll all the way through the reef. This is classic West Haleiwa, big carve there. It's going to hit the reef here and get hollow out. Nice, it's almost a setup turn. He's going to really unload in here, Rob. Look at it doubling up. It's got a good hook on it. Sonny loves that spot right there. Oh my gosh, look at it again. He's going to get barreled, maybe. That was an unbelievable wave that went all the way through for him, and he did the trademark Sonny Garcia hack.
And winning the Reef Hawaiian Pro Clash of the Titans, Mr. Sonny Garcia!
To those of us who share these islands, flying is a way of life. Every day, Hawaii flies with us.
Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us, and some great clips there from last year's finalists of the Clash of the Legends presented by Bud Light Lime. We saw some amazing surfing there from the legendary Sonny Garcia, Tommy Carroll, Tom Curran, and of course, rounding that out was Sonny Garcia. No, did I miss one?
Mark Akalupo.
Mark Akalupo. God, how could I forget that? Some great surfing there. I'm joined here this morning by Robbie Machado, legendary pipe champion, mate, and Kalani Rob. Kalani, how are you?
Morning.
Thanks for coming in this morning, guys. Rob, you were there with me last year, commentating a bit of that final. How was that?
Oh gosh, it was so exciting. Like watching those guys, they were psyched. Like I remember at one point we were like, I wonder how serious they're gonna take this. You know, we were all like questioning that, and then they had that little paddle battle, Tom and Sonny was, he was a little angry,
a little lippy.
Yeah, he got a little lippy. Tom was a little nervous, you know, but it was cool to see him just fired up and out there, like just going for it.
I think it was cool too to actually see the level that they were surfing at still. You know, they'd been obviously out of the limelight for a few years, but you know, Aki still, he was probably the first guy that was fresh off tour, but you know, Tommy Carroll, that wave, I mean, that one wave he got was like, if you had a look at the replay, it's like out of the screen, it was that big.
Yeah, and he was coming off a bad ankle injury from the previous winter, like destroyed his ankle, and he hadn't been back that long, so he was a little rusty, but he picked off a couple keepers for sure.
And Kalani, how was that? You know, obviously growing up, you know, seeing Sonny Garcia surf many times, probably an idol of yours, but just to see them in their limelight, they were surfing pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think it's a really cool thing, you know, having all the old school, you know, rippers go out there, and you wouldn't really find that heat unless it was the final at any point in their careers, you know. So to have them all out here in that kind of conditions and be that good of waves, and you know, they still got it, even legends or whatever. I kind of was like, whoa, you know, but they are legends, and you know, seeing them out there ripping still is pretty cool.
So you guys were the new school. Are you the old school rippers now?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What are we?
I was like, legend? I was like, oh, I'm like, I don't know if I'm really that old yet, but I'll take it, whatever.
Yeah, so Clash of the Legends here, it's a great little franchise that we are having at the Reef Hawaiian Pro. Last year, obviously seeing those multi-world champions. This year we've mixed it up a little bit. We're doing the Momentum Generation. Lucky enough, we saw Shane Dorian and Ross Williams in here yesterday. Today, we've got Rob Machado and Kalani Rob. Let's go for a little clip that we have luckily had by Taylor Still, re-edited from these guys. They're going to walk down memory lane right now. Let's check it out. Oh, that was a great trip down memory lane there. We had some great conversations yesterday with Shane and Ross. Kalani, how was that, mate?
It was pretty classic. I haven't seen that stuff forever. It seems like yesterday, you know, all the boys just doing kind of their personality. Dorian like doing a stuntman thing in the car, and all of us dancing around, and it's pretty funny. We're pretty classic dudes.
It's pretty funny, you know, have Taylor Steele. We talked about Taylor yesterday and what an impact he had on you guys when you were traveling. Some of those clips are over 15 years ago, but you know, the relevance of the surfing is still, you know, as of today. Robbie, what was it like traveling through, you know, just through that area with those boys?
Oh, it was great, man. I mean, Taylor he just latched on to our little group and just went with us everywhere. And it was like, we had the best of both worlds. We had a guy that would stand on the beach and video us, and we got to see ourselves. I think that helped us like improve our surfing and push each other. And there was always this like competition between us, like who could make the best part. You know, so you're always like grabbing Taylor and trying to sneak away and like doing little sessions and stuff. But like you said, the surfing, like that last Eric Kalani, I think was like still totally relevant today. You know, like no grab, huge frontside rotation, like
crazy, yeah.
Sick.
Kalani, what about, you talked about when we were watching that clip, there was a couple of funny comments in there, but as Rob said, the competitiveness, you know, you said Shane left that morning and didn't even tell us.
Yeah, we got stories, like, yeah, Dorian, when they did that Cave Rock Day, I remember it literally, because I met Rob when I was about like 7 or 8, and then I pretty much was like, I'm surfing with Rob, this is a guy, you know, and then I met everybody, Taylor, the whole Momentum crew, and, you know, it was funny because we did, you know, Dorian was, that morning, I remember it was really, really good, and everybody knew it, but we were in such a huge group that it was like he snuck off. I forget who it was. Him and Taylor like snuck off, and the whole room was just in an uproar. Like, where's Dorian? You know, where's Taylor? And they all left and came back, and they didn't want to talk about the footage. We're like, something's up here. And then later we seen the footage. We're like, no, we're gonna kill you.
Tell us a little bit about too. You know, we the guys elaborated yesterday the experience. Obviously, Shane's probably not the best ambassador for rent a cars, but what was some of the shenanigans that you guys got up when traveling around the tour together?
I don't know if we can really talk about it. Well, I mean, back in the day, the tour was sponsored by Toyota, I think, for a while. So we would pull up, and the top 16 would be able to get a rent-a-car for free. Like, here you go. And I remember it was at Sydney, Narrabeen, and they would have 16 cars, like, lined up. Here you go, you guys, and then whoever got up there first was able to pick cars, and we got like the RAV4 or something, right when the RAV4 was like the cool thing.
We tested it.
We tested it.
Rigorous testing.
Couple of speed humps?
Yeah. Speed humps, caught air. I think we even have it on video.
Yeah.
Like catching air, like, it was bad.
What about you, Robbie? You know, just spending time with that group, you know, and looking back and reminiscing, like, still, you know, obviously your best friends, everyone's evolved, you know, got families and kids and that, but what does it mean to look back on that?
It's good. It was just such a good, like, era in surfing, I think, you know. Just everybody, we had Kelly. Kelly was like a superhuman kind of guy, like leading the pack, and he always seemed to have the last part in every section of Taylor's movies, and we're always just, like, I mean, he obviously pushed us, and we all pushed each other. I mean, I think everybody pushed each other in their own way, you know? Like, Kelly was kind of an all-around freak, you know? And then you get like Shane and Ross, like, really, like, when we came to Hawaii, they were just, like, dominating, you know? And then, but they took it upon themselves to come to California, and, like, you know, I think everyone fed off each other and really, like, improved and, like, pushed each other. So it was just a good time, you know, traveling around the world, all friends, making movies, and just.
It's cool.
Yeah, what you said there, a diverse group and talents. And you guys had your specialties. Kelly was good at everything, and then Ross and Shane really got us into some big waves.
Yeah.
And and you guys showed them how to be light on your feet and do some airs.
They scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool too, because I mean, we all were coming up, and Taylor was a good surfer. He surfs all the time, you know, and then he just kind of. So at first it was kind of weird. You're like, Taylor, you're videoing, and then it became something where he was normally videoing, you know, and it was just the perfect thing. I mean, I think the synergy between us surfing and then Taylor coming up with his ideas, and then being not like an older corporate company type guy, it was just one of us, and then looking at how we look at it, play the music we want to play, film the way we want to film. It was like a generation of surfing, you know, innovating, and a generation of videoing.
And you guys had a tremendous input in all those movies as well. You guys were editing them with them, sitting them in the room.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it was cool too, because I think the impact that you guys had, I mean, you talk about a group, there was nearly, you know, 8 to 10 of you guys, and every single one of you guys had a very successful career. I mean, you see that today, you know, there'll be 2 or 3 guys traveling together, but when you really think back, and during that time, there was like, you could name off 8 or 10 of you guys, and just for all you guys to have a successful path is something that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it had a lot to do with just like having that group of guys, and really everyone feeding off each other, and it was like this, you know, everyone just climbing and climbing and climbing, and really trying to keep up. If you didn't keep up, you're like just kind of left behind.
So 15 years later, you're going to be in here for the Clash of the Legends, presented by our good friends at Bud Light Lime. You're going to be mic'd up. You're going to surf 3 times. Tell me, is it going to be
up again?
You're going to be mic'd up. There's the winner. You're all going to walk away with the cash prize. Obviously, first place 10 grand. Tell me, what's your little approach going to be out here at Haleiwa?
I don't know.
You know what? If it's 15 foot, you're gonna hear some funny commentating on that thing. If it's 3 foot, 1 foot, you're hearing some funny commentating on that thing. To have Ross out there and just kind of us with all our paths and stuff, I don't know. Hopefully they got some beeps and all this other kind of funny stuff going.
I've seen Ross and Shane have the craziest heats, like where it didn't matter if they got third or fourth. Like it was whoever got third.
Whoever beat the other guy.
Whoever beat the other guy, they would paddle each other up the point somewhere like where there was no waves breaking, just to like sit on each other.
Remember that it was a Billabong video or something? You're like piss in the shower.
The challenge.
In Newcastle.
That's straight up how.
Oh no, it was in Sons of Fun. And it was at Newcastle, and Margot was there too.
Yeah.
And Dorian, all he wanted to do was beat Ross.
Yeah.
And they both lost.
Oh, there's stories we can't even talk about. They're pretty funny.
What about you guys? You guys obviously traveled a little bit together. Kalani, you kind of traveled with a lot of the guys. What about any memorable heats you had together?
I've never once beat Rob.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Ever. Wow.
Never.
Well, you got another chance.
This
You
is
got
my
3
first time
chances
to
coming
actually
up.
get to surf against him before we're too old to surf against. But I never have. I don't think.
Really? We didn't surf that many heats together.
No. I remember one in Biarritz. It was like 1 foot. And I was like, yes, finally get to surf against Rob. And I caught like 1 wave.
You guys just do things where you'd flip a coin for priority and stuff to start your heats to really make it was about surfing and not the
you did in that heat.
Yeah.
And you won the party in that heat too.
That was it?
Yeah. I mean,
There was 1 wave, you got it.
no, there was like but I think we did flip a coin in that one.
Yeah.
What about you, Shay? Obviously, you know, competed with these guys as well quite intensively. Any kind of times you can remember back seeing these guys really shine?
I mean, obviously the worst.
Oh, is this your shoe? Remember that one on the boat? Now we want
to? Oh my god. Yeah, too many stories. It's funny.
So there you go, guys. Clash of the Legends presented by Bud Light Lime. You're going to see Kalani Rob Machado, Shane Dorian, and Ross Williams. You're going to see them coming up. They're going to surf 3 times here in the Reef Hawaiian Pro. And so stay tuned. Right now, we're going to go to the lovely reef model, Layla Thomas. Layla's going to be down there at the Turtle Bay. Layla, let's see what you got.
It's Layla from Reef. I'm here at the Turtle Bay Resort where they just opened their new hotspot, Surfer at the Bar. They're going to be featuring their first talk story on November 16th with iconic surf legend Fred Hemmings. So come on over, check them out, we'll be here. Reef is hosting their Night of Aloha here at the Turtle Bay Resort at Surfer at the Bar. It's open to the public from 9 to 12 p.m. and all proceeds are going to the charity North Shore Community Land Trust. So we hope to see you there.
Welcome back, guys, and quickly we're going to jump into the GoPro clip of the day with the GoPro team rider Kaoli. Check it out. Wow, what an amazing clip there on the GoPro clip of the day, and it's amazing what the new digital technology can see, Shay. That was phenomenal, huh?
Yeah, that was one of the best clips I've ever seen. Full rotation, I never even heard of the kid.
Unbelievable. All right, guys, we're about to wrap up the morning show here in the green room. We're just obviously joined by Robbie Machado and Kalani Rob. Boys, just a couple of quick questions before we go. We are in a big ASP event here, Primer Points. We're into the, obviously, last two events of the year. Some guys are going to be qualifying for the new tour next year. Who do you see that's going to be standing out in that lineup, Robbie?
That's a good question, Nat. What do we got here? I saw a good heat, actually. Yuri Sodre, Tonino Benson, Jamie O'Brien, Jason Shibata.
Wow, that's a stacked first rounder.
Two veterans, and you know, Tonino. I mean, Jamie. He's kind of, you know, he's getting older too. He's almost a veteran, wouldn't you say?
Definitely.
But
he's been around. He's won a lot of events, and he's here every year.
Yeah, it's obviously a standout in Hawaii, and Tonino from the Big Island. Yuri made the final out here before.
Yeah, Yuri's definitely been a strong competitor out here for sure.
Shibata, always fun to watch.
Shibata gets down on that when it's small. I've noticed he goes down to that peaks over there.
Oh,
and,
that's a sneaky little.
Yeah, and I've seen him get through a couple of heats there with some experience. Kalani, Carissa Moore's up against Shay's brother. What would you like? What would it be like going against her? Because you know she rips and she's going to be on a game. I mean,
I wouldn't want to serve against her. Back in the day, you know, I mean, even then all the girls rip, but you know, back in the day, people would be like, "Oh man, you lost to a girl," like, "Oh, you suck." But now you could lose to Carissa and be like, "Oh man, yeah, I lost to Carissa. She was ripping," and everybody would be like, "Yeah, she was ripping," you know. So I mean, she's amazing. She was a world champ. We knew it since she was a little baby that she was going to be a world champ because she's so damn good, you know. But should be a good heat. Make all the boys work for it.
What about Corey? How's he going into that?
Yeah, I never mentioned yesterday I wouldn't want to surf against Carissa, and I came back to the house, and Corey's like, "I have Carissa. I'm going to go practice."
Yeah.
Kalani, what does it mean though for Carissa, you know, to bring the title back to Hawaii? I mean, such a kind of the epicenter of the surfing world here is in Hawaii, and you know, you guys must be so proud of her, huh?
Just insane. Like I said, we've known her since, and we knew she was going to be a world champ, I think, since she was really young, and just seeing her come up and watch it, you know, it's almost like I didn't want to jinx her because she was just so good. And I'd be on tour seeing everybody else surfing, just going, "Well, you know, you guys, there's a little 8-year-old girl coming up here, or, you know, a 10-year-old girl that's going to give you guys some serious rubs here soon." And everybody's like, huh. And then, you know, so to actually, you know, all of us probably talked her up a lot when she was younger, and to actually have her come and do what we thought she was going to do is pretty rad. You know,
unreal. So. Now, Rob, obviously, we talk about, you know, we've talked about Sean Moody being the local here, the wild card. He was a finalist here about 5 years back when it was massive. Yeah. Joel Centeo as well. He needs no introduction. Maybe let's go back to maybe the younger lads a little bit. You know, Tanner Hendrickson's another young kid. Ezekiel Lau this year is just blasted on the scene with a couple of big wins outside of Hawaii. Won the HIC Pro before that. Anyone else there maybe that sticks out?
Well, I mean, the Groms grow up surfing out here. I mean, you start surfing out here when you're like 3, you know, and local knowledge out here is huge. Like, when I remember paddling out here the first time when it was over 8 feet, 10 feet, and just feel like I'm getting sucked out to sea and paddling towards avalanche, just totally confused and lost. And
it is like, scary that big though, isn't it?
Oh, it's totally.
As a kid, this is the scariest part of surfing right here. I had the scariest days of my life when I was just, because there was a Manahunis out here all the time, you know?
What was that one big event you guys had every year, and it would just be sent out there no matter what size it was?
I think it was a Mabo, it was called or something, but I went out there one time when I was too young. It was too big, and just Hawaii, they're like, go, just go, it's all right, you know? And Ben Ipa had to go rescue us. Like, we got sucked out and way out around in the harbor, and they had to, like, pull us in. Actually, some of us. Most of us made it in, but a couple of us got rescued.
You had to be rescued.
I didn't get rescued, but...
So there you go, guys. Some experienced words from some very experienced surfing. Haleiwa on its day can be very, very humbling. Not today, obviously, because it's pretty small out there. But look, stay tuned, guys. We are on day 4 at the Reef Hawaiian Pro, day 5, day 6, and all those days are coming up. And hopefully, we're going to see some swell. Get to a level where we're going to see some fantastic surfing. But tune in again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see some more live competition. If not, we'll be back here with the morning show in the green room. Once again, thanks for joining in, and aloha.
Anecdotes, come ride with us.
The Vans Triple Crown of Surfing, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. The Reef Hawaiian Pro from Haleiwa is Ali'i Beach Park is brought to you by Nixon, GoPro, Cliff Bar, Surfline, Flowwater, State Farm, Roadrunner, Surfing Magazine, Hawaiian Airlines, Turtle Bay Resort, Climb On Products, Wavejet Propulsion, JN Automotive Group, Hawaii Tourism Authority, Skull Candy, Supreme Sound, Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and sanctioned by ASP Hawaii.